Hi there, I'm here to talk about the importance of language and the power of communicative skill. Particularly, it is all about the students, those who underestimate the power of language and they avoid improving their speaking skills and really they suffer in their studies. Let me explain how it plays vital role in our life cycle. First, why it is important. Language really plays significant role, like everything, every aspect we find language. Let us talk about our thought process is really the form of language. Can you think anything? Can you think without language? Can you think? I don't think it is impossible. And the knowledge, wisdom, whatever we have, just because of language. Why? Let me give an example. If you talk about animals, they don't have language. They don't have language to express their messages or views to others. They don't have ideas to, they don't have language to express their ideas, right? Therefore, animals, they are really not the superlative creation of God. We are the superlative creation. Why? Because we have the language through which we can conquer the world, right? This is the power of language. Imagine if the animals knew the languages and the hunters, those who hunt the animals and they eat or something for their business purpose or for their self-interest, and they kill the animals. If they knew the languages, they could really share their knowledge, wisdom and ideas, and they would really come heavily on the hunters, and we the human being, for self-interest, we really use them and kill them, right? We are taking advantage of this. Okay, this is a different side. I'm not going to talk more about this. Why I'm saying this is they don't have any particular language through which they can really communicate or really transfer their ideas, knowledge, wisdom, and really share their views, and that they can improvise. But we have language, right? As I told you, we cannot think anything without language. Our knowledge, wisdom, ideas are the form of language, right? Therefore, dear students, and particularly it is all about the English medium school students. There are many students in the classrooms. They consider themselves, they don't have potentials or knowledge, wisdom, they are not intelligent. My dear students, it is not like that. The thing is that, are you able to speak or communicate the language that is being taught in the classroom? Are you able to understand? Are you really, your skill of that particular language is really means to the expected level? If not, this problem comes. Why? The languages or the books, everything except I think language like Hindi or some other languages, mother tongue, literature, everything will be written in English language, right? And the books are the form of knowledge and wisdom and information or data, whatever you may call. But how do they transfer? They transfer, the medium of transfer, exchanging the information or gaining the information is language. If it is English medium school, it is English. Alright? If you have no idea, if you don't have sufficient expected English working knowledge, you cannot. You may be smarter, but you cannot. Therefore, it is very essential to improve your communicative skills. Why? There are students, really, they struggle in the classroom. Why? They are introvert. They don't like to express even a word to their friends in English language. They always expect, they want kind of environment where everybody should talk in English, and then they will initiate to speak in English. My dear students, never expect others to create an environment for you to talk in English. All are sailing in the same boat in the classrooms, right? Maybe your friend might be thinking, why should I talk in English? Whereas my friends, they don't. If they talk, I will see. And this is the way everyone thinks, and you are not getting the proper environment to improve your communicative skills. Therefore, you should initiate yourself. Alright? You should initiate. You first start. You have to create an environment. Others are not going to create for you. You have to create an environment and you start improve yourself. Okay? Your friends may not create, they may not speak in English all the time, because our tendency, the tendency of the human being is to really enjoy the comfortable zone. We are comfortable in our mother tongue. Sorry, we are comfortable with our mother tongue, right? So everything, not only language, let it be anything else. If you feel comfortable, we really enjoy those things, right? Because English is not our mother tongue, and somewhat we really struggle to talk or find difficulties to express our views through this language. And if we make a mistake, you become a laughing stock in front of your friends. Doesn't matter. No one knows. No one is perfect, right? If you don't explore yourself to this language, you will never get the chance. Anyway, my dear students, and another thing, very important thing, many students, many people underestimate or they don't think about this. There are many students introvert. They don't even like to express or speak a word in the classroom. How can you improve? How? Language, as I told you, plays a vital role. If you don't try to improve your communicative skills, as language the only source or medium of learning that can really gather the knowledge and the wisdom, the information you want in your brain, that is language. In the form of language you are getting, right? That is why you must learn English. You must improve your communicative skill in the classroom. is very necessary. And first, when you start talking, you make mistake, that is the best step you are taking in your life. We are really we have the tendency, we have the mentality, mindset that fear of making mistake and being humiliated by others. Never. You need to accept. My dear students, no one is born like a wise person or the great leaders. Okay, when I spoke this word leaders, let me give you example. There are some politicians and they are really great orator. They may not be as intelligent as APJ Abdul Kalam, or they may not be like best students of the class of different schools. You know the situation, the standard and the qualification of the ministers, right? I don't have to explain more about them. But despite that, they really lead the country. Why? Because of the language. They have communicative skill, but they are far better than intelligent and knowledgeable person. But what the matter? The difference between them and these politicians, those who are running the country, is they know how to express the views, ideas in the form of language to the public and really gain their hearts. They may have little knowledge, but they know how to present them, deliver them in front of the public, and that touches the hearts of the billions and millions. And that is the power of the language. They may not be scientists, they may not be doctors, they may not be engineers, just the best communicators. Only this kind of people become leaders. So it is all about language, my dear students. Now still you have time. Improve your language. Improve. Create environment in the classrooms. You yourself create. Start speaking. Make mistakes as much as you can. When you speak, doesn't matter whoever in front of you, but they will laugh at you, mock at you. Don't care. Slowly the time will come, they will have no option. They have to talk in English with you because your medium of communication is English. That situation you have to create. There is no other option. If I give you a letter that is written in your mother tongue and another letter in some other language, let us talk about Chinese or Japanese language. The letter or the content the same, only languages are different. Alright, you will be able to understand clearly the letter that is written in your mother tongue, but you may not understand anything, not even a single thing that is written in Japanese or Chinese or any other language that you don't know. And your mother tongue, you have mastered the language, therefore you can understand the information that is written in the letter. But same thing, if you are given the language, the letter that is written in different language, you cannot get the information, knowledge and wisdom. So who plays a vital role here to gain the knowledge? Definitely language. Dear students, this is all about the language. This is the power of the language. I believe you understood, and try to speak English, and let it be any language. You must be a best communicator, must be the best communicator that can help you to proceed and really excel in your life. Alright, you don't have to work hard. If you know the language, you can really understand the content and you can use your own knowledge. The most important thing is that in the classroom there are students, they may not understand what the teacher is teaching them and they are scared of asking questions. But if you know the language, my dear students, you can really read the book by yourself and understand, and your brain works there. You can analyze and really reason out what are the problems and what is the matter, what is the problem. You yourself can find out and solve it. Only if you know the language. Only if you know the language, then only you can do it, right? If not, you cannot, because everything will be seeming to you like they are aliens, right? That could be the easiest part. If the same thing is given in your mother tongue that you have mastered, with no time you can really read it and understand. I believe you understand. Okay, so try speaking in English. Particularly I'm talking to the English medium school students, and improve yourself and create environment of English. Through this you can help your friends and you can improve yourselves and you can improve your studies. Thank you for watching. God bless you.